and you can quote this on me. There is no way the Orioles or Red Sox make the playoffs this season. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
I set the bar really low at the NBA predictions.
I don't think all Mavs fans look into the stats like I do.
It's not the great value Target brand toilet paper or whatever. It's the Charmin Ultra Strong.
I don't know if Nick Nurse is the coach for the Raptors. I don't know if he's the reason why they won the 2019 championship. I feel like that was more of a team effort.
The Mavs cannot say we do not miss Seth Curry shooting threes.
This questions the firing of Dwayne Casey, who I think is a very underrated coach.
To me, the Capitals really pushed all their chips for this season.
Hello, I'm Mike Grimes, and you've been listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. We are reviewing the All-Star Game, and make sure you check out our Home Run Derby review, as we posted that yesterday. So as we are talking about the All-Star Game, it did come to a swing-off, Austin, which I didn't watch this live. I caught up after. But really, I would say an exciting All-Star Game from just the competitiveness.
I didn't even know a swing-off was a thing until it happened. Schwarber was amazing during it, and I do think that the swing-off is what made it such a good. But the comeback by the AL was also extremely impressive. Brent Rooker had a 3-run homer. Pete Alonso for the NL had a 3-run homer. The pitching wasn't that great. Skubal, I have a friend who's a Tigers fan, and the Tigers all did horrible. None of the Tigers hitters got a hit. Skubal gave up 2 runs, but it's just for the fun of it. And I do think it was a very entertaining game for not just the fans that were there, but also the fans watching.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of the swing off as well, and it was funny just seeing, they have 3 swings, and I was watching highlights of it. It is really impressive that Kyle Schwarber, on each swing, hits a home run.
He hit 3, right?
Yeah, 3. Yep, and that gave them the edge in it. And, I was surprised the pitching wasn't as good, and we were kind of talking about before because you had 5-3 for the – I think we both
had it 5-4.
5-4, okay. But I had it 4-3. Or I had it 3-2, and I had the AL.
I had it 5-4. I just checked.
Okay. Yeah, and I was like, well, it's going to be low because the best pitchers are there, and it ends up being a 7 or a 6-6.
6-6,
game.
But then when the swing
Yeah.
off.
But that's 12 runs combined. So that, I think, was a really nice touch for them. And, I was impressed. I was shocked with Skubal because I watched the beginning, and, I saw that Ketel Marte had a double, and that the lead stretched to 6-0 was pretty incredible. And the players didn't really mail it in on the AL. They came back, even though they did still lose.
And I think the swing off, I heard a lot of people saying it was more entertaining than the home run derby, which is kind of funny because that's really what it is. It's really just a home run derby at the end of it. But I think this is probably the most entertaining All-Star game in a very long time. I mean, I still remember when Stanton won the MVP in 2022. Yes, in 2022, Stanton won the All-Star Game MVP, and the game was 2-1. It was the one play in Dodger Stadium, and I mean that's look, it's great pictures, and it's still probably fun for fans to go and see a couple home runs, but you never want to see a game that is that low scoring in the All-Star Game where it's supposed to be just entertainment.
Exactly, and I would say really props to Rob Manfred because they went back to jerseys of the players.
I love that. That is amazing. Those are what they should always be. Not I remember the year it was in Colorado, which I think was 21.
Yes, it was 21.
I remember we were talking about it back in 21, and those jerseys were so bad.
Because I think that was the All-Star game that got moved from Atlanta to Colorado. As I look that up. That was 5-2, and
I'm just saying the jerseys were really bad.
Oh yeah, the jerseys were really bad, and they had them wear jerseys. I think during the they had like specific jerseys.
I'm gonna send you these. Yeah, I always remember these ones because they were in the show 21, which is one of my favorite shows ever. But
Yes. So the 2021 All-Star game was played in Colorado, but it was moved from Atlanta because there was a Georgia voting law and calls for it to be moved, which it did end up moving, and now it was back in Atlanta for this year.
I just sent you the picture or the link to it. You can just click on it.
Yeah, I remember this now because for people listening, it is the first three letters of the team, like Baltimore, and then on that as well as the Orioles logo.
Like on top of
Yeah.
BAL is the logo, which is just so bad. And some of them, I mean, it just messed up kind of the wording. It just looks so bad, in my opinion. I mean, it's some of the worst I've ever seen.
Houston is probably the worst because you have the H getting blended in with the star H over the O. Yeah, and there's just so much space. There's nothing on the other side.
Yeah. And it's just all one color. It's all blue.
Yes.
Like, it's not like it's blue with red letters. There's no design. There's no special. And the hats were also, I mean, they literally were just a logo with a star around it. It was just not good.
Yeah. So it's easier to see. It was fun seeing it. Like I was looking at Skeens, and then you have versus Judge of just the different jerseys, and it really gives awareness to the other teams, and just kind of you can see other jerseys. It was really just a selling point. And I understand selling the All-Star jerseys, but don't force them, especially if they're not good. So I think they may have done it in the Home Run Derby, but it's a Home Run Derby. So yeah, I can.
That one I do think should not. I mean, I'm fine with that not having the like it is the All-Star game. The All-Star game 100% should only have its team jerseys. I think all of the major sports should do that. I think it not just shows it brings attention to the players for where they're from. Think about it. In the MLB, you have to be from a certain team. Like every team's going to get a representative. So to show that even more, why not have them wear the jersey that they are of the team that they're currently on?
Exactly. That's a great point. So yeah, props to Manfred. And yeah, I would agree the swing off, I can understand why it's more exciting because as we talked about in the Home Run Derby, that it just feels like it at a point it gets to this is a lot. But the idea of 3 swings, that minimal amount of swings he can get or the player can get is really incredible. So I would be attracted to it more just of like, does he swing at this pitch? What happens? Oh, he's only got 2 left.
Yeah, I mean, I would be. I mean, I think that they should probably expand that a little bit more in the All-Star game. Maybe have the 9th inning be that anyway, right? Or wherever you just get the runs from that quote unquote derby to end it off, so that you can have a crazy comeback in the end. I think that stuff like that would make it more enjoyable for the fans.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, overall, I'd say it was great. I did like there is some discussion about how maybe the swing off moves into the regular season kind of with extra innings.
Okay, that's where I'm like, I don't know about that. I obviously that wouldn't be a playoff thing, but for the regular season, I just think that incentivizes teams to already do what they're doing and prioritize home run hitters when that is not what makes. I think people overvalue home run hitting in regular baseball, and that would cause them, Kevin, to do it even more. And so teams that are more of a defensive pitcher and like contact hitting team that win a lot of games. I think of like the Rays. I know the Rays had Junior Caminero, but they're more of a contact hitting team that's really good.
Guardians.
Sure. Even though they have J-Ram. But they'd be disadvantaged in those and they would inherently lose a lot more games. I mean, the tiebreaker being home run hitting. I mean, the Yankees, if it was 3 hitters, I mean, Judge, Bellinger, and Stanton, I mean, a lot of teams have problems when it comes to that. Like, again, I'm saying this from a Yankees fan, and we would probably have the best 3-man duo possible for that competition. So I don't think that'd be fair. I wouldn't want to see that during the regular season, personally. Now, home run derby-esque all-star game, sure, I think it's amazing. But outside of that, I think it's a little bit too not baseball. It's like if there was no NFL overtime and it was just a kickoff. Right?
Yeah.
Or like a kickoff meaning like field goal competition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was kind of like, this is great for the All-Star game. I am interested in kind of the reasonings for it. Like, why would you push that? Because it does feel like not really baseball, but the All-Star game's just for entertainment. So having the swing off to end it, or even in the ninth inning, I think would be exciting. So really interested to see how that happens. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We appreciate you listening to Outsiders Opinions.